What's good, YouTube? I have a great video topic that most people need to hear. But before I get into what the topic is, I want to show y'all what my wintertime physique looks like. I'm not as lean as I was in the summer, but I do want to look pretty decent throughout the winter. So I am watching my calories. I am not going to pig out. I'm going to get my grub on. I'm going to eat my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, my fast food here and there. That's what I've been doing lately. So I'm not as lean, but I think I look still pretty good for a natural lifter at 38 years old and 160 pounds, maybe a little, give or take, whatever. This isn't my summer. It's shredded as I was in the summer, but it's very close, and I don't want to get too much fatter than this during the winter. A lot of people say, oh, you're not fat. You know, you don't know lifting, you don't understand what my goals are, da. But we're talking about staying natural and the reasons why I stay natural. I just want to show y'all what my natural physique looks like. Everybody's going to vary. Your genetics are different than mine. Maybe you're going to be bigger than me. Maybe you're going to be smaller than me. A lot of people hear me say I'm 160 pounds and they think I sound small, but do I look small? I don't think I do, but I mean, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? If you're comparing me to like bodybuilders and stuff like that take stuff up their butt to get bigger, I'm not going to name what they take, but because you're not supposed to talk about it. But if you got, put two and two together, you know what I'm talking about. It's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to for who? Even though I got a YouTube channel and I got a reason to try to show off more, it's not worth my life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about that. I'm just showing y'all my physique first, and then as I drive out of town, I gotta go do some things. I am going to talk to y'all for the rest of the video. I didn't even have really time to flex my abs that good and plus they're not as shredded as they was in the summer anyways. But every time I do something, there's people there. I mean, I'm in a public place. I don't own anything. This was the gym. The other one was the gas station. I'm trying to find good lighting because I don't have good lighting at the house, and I need to buy some lighting. I need to learn about lighting. A lot of those guys that might look better than me, a lot of that is lighting. You know what I'm saying? Lighting is very crazy. Hey, y'all, this is 2:49. Another day, another lesson. I got some things to talk to y'all about. Let me mount y'all on my dashboard real quick as we drive off. Got some things I want to talk to y'all about. What do I want to talk to y'all about? Why is it looking like that? Hold on, let me clear that up. All right, staying natural. Let's talk about some reasons why I stay natural. Let's talk about the reasons that this affects everybody, what I'm about to say, because you might not even be thinking about taking anything, needles up your butt to build bigger muscles or to look this way or do that way or any kind of surgery or whatever. I'm not judging, by the way, too. I want to say that before I say anything, because it is a touchy subject for most people. But you might not be the one that's thinking about doing something. But your family members, you might have friends, family members, your offspring, anything. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch your family, because it is way more prevalent and more people use that stuff than you would think. It surprises me. Well, it used to surprise me. It still does a little bit. How much the average person doesn't believe how much this stuff is actually out there. Why am I saying this stuff instead of saying what it actually is? Because you're not supposed to say it on YouTube or whatever. But it is a drug and it's illegal and all that. So just people will be taking that stuff for different reasons. Some guys can't build a lot of muscle. Always tell people, man, it doesn't matter how much muscle you can build. Build the muscle you can build. You will look better than you look now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be super jacked. You don't have to be 200 and something pounds all muscle. You don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm 160 pounds. And I guarantee you've seen what I look like. So I guarantee you I'm not small. Sound small when I tell you my weight, but I'm not small. I used to hate telling people my weight when I get cut. because people will, man, dog, I could have swore you was 200 and this and that and third, and they will automatically think you small. I'm like, do you not see me? You know what I'm saying? You listening to the number. Like, that's dumb. Don't do that. But you got lower body fat, you're gonna weigh less. You know what I'm saying? When you're natural, you're gonna weigh less. You're not gonna weigh what these bodybuilders are weighing. But you know, we have lost a lot of people in the last couple years. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest bodybuilding fan in the world. You might think I am because I lift weights. No, I worry about me building my body. I don't care about bodybuilding as a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my cup of tea. Alright, put it like that. It's not for me. I don't really, to each his own. For people that do, I don't want to gawk over other men's body. Oh, look at his traps and look at his pecs and oh my gosh. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I'm looking at mine like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, to each his own. I'm not no disrespect to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Live your life. But I always want people to make, you know, be aware of your choices. You know, weigh the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think of, you know, a lot of people just think of how much muscle they can build and how much strength they can build. They're thinking of the pros. They're thinking of what they can see. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, you got things inside of your body. You got organs, heart, liver, lungs. All of that gets affected by taking that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can have an enlarged heart attacks. You know what I'm saying? People die from that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that you will see on Instagram and a lot of YouTubers and all that, they're fake natties. Meaning they might take low doses to where you can, okay, that might be achievable. No, but no, people will believe that even these big, super duper 250 something pound on stage bodybuilders, when they're 5% body fat and they still over 200 and something pounds, there's people that think those guys are natural. There's people that think The Rock is natural. You know, I gotta remember who I'm talking to. You know, everybody don't have the same experience that I have. You know, I'm not tooting my own horn and saying I'm the greatest in the world or nothing like that. I'm just saying, as a natural, I done achieved some things. You know what I'm saying? I've never competed, but I'm saying in the gym, I done achieved some crazy weights. Physique-wise, I done lost crazy weight, you know, compared to my before and after. You know what I'm saying? You might say, oh, you don't look that good. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying compared to what I was before. You see what I'm saying? I was 275 pounds before. I'm 160 right now in the winter time. This is not even summer shredding no more. This ain't even cutting for the summer no more. I've actually came off of my cut. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 160 pounds. At the end of my cut, I was like a couple pounds lighter than this, but way leaner. You know what I'm saying? Because when you reach a certain level of leanness, let me tell you something. When you reach a certain level of leanness, every pound that you drop makes a drastic difference. Like right now, I'm 160 even, right? If I get down to 158, you will see a big difference. You know what I'm saying? That's different than when I was 275. If I get down to 273, you're not gonna see any difference. You're not gonna see any difference when I'm that heavy. Until I lose more than 15 pounds, you might see some difference. Then I lose another 10 to 15 pounds for you to see another difference. And there's slight differences, you know what I'm saying? I just tell people, man, just take the slow, steady route. Take the route that's going to, and it ain't even just staying natural. Staying natural is like the main thing that I'm talking about right now. But please stay natural and please try to keep your people staying natural. You might not even thinking about taking stuff. Have I thought about it? Yeah, almost every serious lifter has thought about it. You know what I'm saying? But I would never, you know, I did my research. I looked at the cons. The cons did not outweigh the pros. I like the natural look anyways. You know, would I like to be a little bit more muscular? Would I like to be a little bit less fat? Yeah, but I'm not gonna stick a needle in my butt and risk my health and my life to do it. You know what I'm saying? it is a personal choice, and a lot of people say, oh, it's a personal choice, and they think that negates all the bad stuff that can happen. The bad stuff is still there. And yes, it's a personal choice, but it's also a selfish choice. You got to think about your loved ones, that you could be potentially putting a burden on them or taking yourself away from them. You got to think about that. I got kids. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I got kids. I can't do that. You know? But also with your weight loss, you know what I'm saying? I always tell people, take your time. Just enjoy the journey, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the journey. It's not only about, if it's only about the destination, you know, in the finish line, then it's gonna make it harder, in my opinion, for you to make it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make it harder for you to make it. And it's gonna put more stress on you. And a lot of people that do these drastic things that they endangering themselves with is people that was trying to look for overnight results. You know what I'm saying? People that's looking for overnight results. Like they start lifting, they didn't put on 1 million pounds of muscle, so they're like, oh my gosh, this ain't working. If they put on a slight bit of muscle, the regular, you know what I'm saying, rate of muscle, that's too slow for them. You know what I'm saying? Or people that's trying to lose body fat and they ain't losing 100 pounds tomorrow, they think that it's too slow for them. It ain't working. I don't want to lose 2 pounds a week. I don't want to lose da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. When I was 275, you know, when I was that heavy, 2 pounds a week, I was losing way more than 2 pounds a week. You're going to lose, most likely, if you're doing the right things, most likely you're going to lose way more than 2 pounds a week initially when you're that heavy. It's when you start getting leaner, then I will really advise 2 pounds a week. You know what I'm saying? You might get away with 5 pounds a week if you heavier. But make sure you're in a steady weight loss. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? Don't starve yourself. Starving yourself ain't healthy. And it'll rebound on you. You will end up binge eating and gaining all the weight back. A lot of people never reach their goals because of that. Stop rushing it. Please stop rushing it. Don't rush. You know? What TLC, don't go chasing water. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You doing too much. You doing too much. You doing too much. Like, for real. Think about it. What are y'all doing? Not y'all, these people. What are y'all doing? Get out the way. Ain't nobody. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know, I'm gonna calm down. There is like some construction up there. I didn't see nothing. I guess they take it too long to get out the way. You know, we're gonna have to switch lanes and get into the other opposite lane. They're gonna direct us. But that big truck in front, I couldn't see, so you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta calm down. That's just exactly that's an example of what I'm talking about right now. Sometimes just breathe, think about what you're doing, calm down. You know, just like in the gym. People hurt themselves all the time lifting weights. Some people don't even believe you can hurt yourself lifting weights. I don't understand how the heck you don't believe that. You know, weights are not pillows. They're heavy, literally. I dropped a 10-pound plate on my foot. Not yesterday, but a long time ago. I dropped a 10-pound plate. 10 pounds. Not 50 pounds, not 100 pounds, not 500 pounds, 10 pounds. Right? It might sound like a lot already for people who don't lift, but for people who lift, you know, a little 10-pound plate, that ain't nothing, right? It dropped on my foot and it felt like a hammer smashed my foot. It felt worse. Honestly, I used to do construction. I used to do carpentry, all that stuff. I used to do all kinds of stuff, right? I did rebar. I ain't gonna name all the construction I done because I'd be talking for an hour about carpentry. Construction. Yeah, they doing some work out here. But I done smashed my hands with hammers. I done messed myself up plenty of times. And it hurts. That 10-pound plate was worse. Way worse. I mean, I missed work for it. I missed like almost over a week of work. I had days off too, so I mean, working days, I don't think I missed a week. But I thought I was gonna lose my job because I was out. I thought I broke my foot. My foot doubled in height. Straight up, my foot had doubled in height. It was so swollen. I thought I was okay. Leaving the gym, I was like, oh, that just hurts. And I get in my car, it's hurting, it's starting to throb. I went to get gas and did some other stuff. When I got home to pull my shoe off my foot, I couldn't pull it off. I barely couldn't pull it off. And as I pulled it off, it just kept growing. I'm talking about, I literally thought I broke my foot. And I think it was the same foot that I broke before. And it was like, I mean, I'm a miracle. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a walking miracle. God is real. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, it's been proven to me plenty of times. I got shot in the foot and broke my foot. And the way the x-ray looked, my foot was broken in half. And for me to do the things that I do, this is like years ago. But the things I'm doing today are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Just, all right, don't downplay what you do. You know, of course you want to get better. Of course you want to make gains. Of course you want progress. You want results. But don't downplay what you can do. All right? Don't downplay what you can do. You know, the lifts that I do, I lift weights, you know, but I've lifted more weight. I cannot lift the heaviest bench press that I've ever lifted right now. I'm 160 pounds. You got to know what reality is. There was a guy in my comments a couple months ago, and I showed a clip of me doing 365 pounds on a bench press, which is crazy for a natural. That's what I'm saying. I am tooting my horn on that one. But mind you, he didn't know nothing about lifting, so he said it was a fake lift. He said it was fake plates because he seen one of my more recent bench presses, and it was only like 275, 265, something like that. And I was like, bruh, do you not know lifting? I gotta get gas. But do you not know lifting? He didn't know. That's one thing that I gotta understand is a lot of people didn't even know, because I got mad. I was like, you don't even know lifting. Like, bro, did you not see the whole video of that? I showed you a clip. And in that clip, you could tell I weighed a lot more than I weigh right now. What does that mean? If you ask me what does that mean you definitely need to listen to what I be saying. You definitely need to watch my channel, because I'm telling you things that you need to know. You got to remember you're a beginner. All right, what does that mean, right? That means mass moves mass. Like right now I'm 160 pounds and I lift weights. If I was to continue lifting weights and gain 50 more pounds, I will lift way more weight than I'm lifting right now. So remember, I said I lost 50 pounds this year, right? So also, what was I saying? Not only does mass moves mass, another thing that makes you stronger when you're eating in a surplus, you know, the people that know half of what they're talking about, you hear me say the word surplus, you might have guessed what I'm about to say already. Calories. Calories are energy. So you looking at me at a lighter weight, 50 pounds lighter than I was in that video. 50 pounds lighter than I was in that video, right? I think I was. I don't remember exactly how much I weighed in that video. But give or take 50 pounds, might have been 40, might have been 60, might have been whatever. I'm way lighter than I was in that video. And I was in a caloric deficit when he see me lift the other lift, and he said, oh, you can't do that, that must be fake plates. Like, dude, calories are energy, and mass moves mass, and a combination of you don't know me. You don't know how often I lift compared to how often I was lifting then. You know, you got to remember, when you see somebody lifting, every day ain't going to be somebody's best day. Every day ain't going to be somebody's worst day. You got to remember that person has a life too. Especially me, I got kids. Of course I'm going to say especially me. I'm going to be biased towards myself. But I got kids. I got 12.5-hour shift at my job. I got a lot of things. My time ain't the same. Then the fact that my workouts suck half of, like, I ain't gonna lie, my workouts suck half of the time. I know what I'm doing. It's just when I gotta go to the gym at different times, like yesterday, I had to go to the gym in the daytime because I work night shift. You know, I do 2 weeks on day shift, 2 weeks on night shift. So, you know, half of the month I'm forced to go to the gym in the daytime sometimes, which I hate going to the gym in the daytime. But I have to. It's either that or don't go. And a lot of times I don't go. There's plenty of times I will not go. I will stay at home, do some push-ups, do the little dumbbells I got. But that's also something that a lot of people don't understand, is that, you know, when you reach a certain level, you gotta keep doing certain level things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't build this body by doing Pilates and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Or lack thereof. You might say I'm not even that impressive. You know, I mean, yeah, you judge, you be the judge. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. That comes with the territory. You're going to get judged, all right? Regardless, you're going to get judged. Regardless of what you do, whether you do good, whether you do bad, whether you're good at something, bad at something, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can be the best, and people judge you even more. You know what I'm saying? You know, people don't even know what natty or not is, but if you're better than them, you're automatically not natural. You know what I'm saying? If you got even a little bit of abs showing, you're not natural. You got people that don't understand what natural looks like, and they think people that's dang near 300 pounds of muscle, or they're building like The Rock. The Rock, I don't know how much The Rock weighs, and I know he's tall, so he's like, what, 6'5" or something? I don't know. You know, correct me whatever I'm wrong. I don't really care how tall he is. But my point is, people will think that The Rock is natural. You do not know how naive you are. You might be a fan of The Rock. I like The Rock's work. I watch The Rock. Hey, The Rock? But come on, man. If you don't know lifting, then you don't know what you're talking about. Ain't nobody building 10, 15, 20 pounds of muscle. Every time you put out a movie, you gain 20 pounds of muscle. I don't care what his genetics are. Nobody's genetics are like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got good genetics. I mean, look at his dad. Look, you got people that can argue this and argue that. But if you know how muscle is built, and you know that we are, as human beings, period, even the ones with the best genetics, we have limits. We're not like snakes. Not all snakes, but like constrictors, anacondas, pythons, things like that. Those records of the biggest snakes in the world keep getting broken every couple years. You know why? Because those snakes never stop growing. As long as they living, they're growing. As long as they're alive, they got room to grow. They got something to eat they eat every month or something. I don't know when snakes eat. I'm not a snake guy, but I do watch animal stuff. And I've been studying animals since I was a kid, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, we are not snakes. You know what I'm saying? When you start lifting weights, you get newbie gains, and then it started slowing down. The amount of muscle that you can build, I've been lifting for 8 years. I am lucky to build 3 or 4 pounds of muscle, and maybe not even that. If I build 3 pounds of muscle in a year, that's crazy. I'm not a newbie, you know what I'm saying? You're a beginner, not me. Stop putting other people in your category. You know, that's one thing that I'm dreading too, is that I always tell people, don't wait until New Year's and the holidays or this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. I don't celebrate holidays. Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, none of that. I'm not doing Vlogmas, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe it. But I'm just saying, like, you can ask me why and I'll tell you. But Thanksgiving was a setup, whatever. You think about what that. I always tell people to use your own brain power a little bit. You know, people don't got time to explain everything. So at the end of the day, that's what I be talking about in the gym. People want you to explain everything that you're doing. Like, just talk to me. Stop working out. Just talk to me. So what do you do? I'm not your trainer. There's trainers in here. Pay them and get trained. Dang it. You know what I'm saying? But they know. I know why they don't. I know why they come to me instead of the trainers. Because half of the trainers, not just in my particular gyms, I go to multiple gyms. So, you know, I might not be talking about you if any trainers see me. But hey, at the end of the day, if you suck, you suck. the majority of trainers of all the gyms I've ever been to, I probably knew 3 of them that was actually good. You know what I'm saying? So other people see that too. You know what I'm saying? Other people see that too. I don't want to give my money to somebody that I don't think gonna get me where I'm trying to get to. I mean, just to be nice to them, no. My money is hard earned. My family need my money. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not paying me either. I'm not gonna stop my workout just to get you right. That's not my aim. That's why I make videos. One of the main reasons I started making YouTube videos is because so many people ask me for advice in real life, and I don't mind giving advice, but I just be like, man, dog, I made a video about it, so I can go and get on about my merry way. They get on about theirs. Just watch the video. They won't do it. They won't do it for some reason. Also brings me to the point of stop scratching people back that ain't scratching yours. Stop scratching people, and I need to take that advice myself. I scratch so many backs in real life. People I know in personal real life, and they leave my back just straight itching. My back straight up itching. They ain't scratching nothing over here, right? But stay natural, man. We gonna get back on subject. Stay natural. That stuff is not, you know, I don't like the look anyways. I mean, at the end of the day, I want to look like a human being. I want to be able to fit through doors. Wipe your butt. You can't even turn to wipe your butt. You're so big, like. You know, and women ain't checking for that. Women ain't checking for that. So, you know, you don't want them to say, oh, you too big. Your body look like Dookie. Like, come on, man. I mean, it's not, and then the mood swings some of them go through. Not all of them, but some of them, man, they get dangerous. And then when they get off of it, man, and then you got to think of the fact that it shuts your testosterone building system down in your body. That's why people nuts shrink, because your nuts don't got a job no more. They're not building testosterone because you're putting testosterone into your body. That's stupid. That is stupid. If I'm not old, or if I don't need it, if it's not a medical issue where I need it, there's no way I will take none of that stuff. For who? That's another thing. Who are you showing off for? This is the reasons why I stay natural. Who are you showing off for? Okay, if I was to take that stuff, who am I showing off for? People in the gym. People when I'm out and about. Or I wear a tight shirt at my job. I'm gonna be impressive. Me. Not too my horn, but I feel like I got decent genetics. I get compliments everywhere I go. If I wear the right shirt, I will get compliments everywhere I go. At this level of leanness, at 160 pounds, especially in the summer, when I was leaner than this, if I wear the wrong shirt, I look like I don't lift it off. If I wear an extra large shirt, I wear medium-sized shirts. You know what I'm saying? But if I wear an extra large shirt, even some larges, no matter what I wear, it'll look like I don't even lift at all. It'll swallow me up. And then you got guys that's, like yesterday, it was this guy in the gym trying to size me up. Think he's bigger than me. Yeah, you're bigger than me. Yeah, you weigh 75 pounds more than me, but you're not more muscular than me. Because you're dirty bulking. When you're dirty bulking, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what reality is. Alright? Stop just looking at the size of somebody. Alright? They ain't got no cuts, then they're not ripped. I'm not talking bad about nobody, because at the end of the day, that's one thing that push people to doing stuff. But at the end of the day, be strong. I mean, you got to make your own decisions. And I can't tell nobody what to do. I can just tell you, be safe, be mindful, understand there's consequences to all your actions. All right? And some of the stuff is irreversible. You're not going to be able to get back right. There's people that got to be on TRT and HRT for the rest of their lives. Don't even lift no more. A lot of people get on that stuff and they might not even lift for the rest of their life. It's a lifetime commitment. They won't even live for the rest of their life. They just messed up their hormones for nothing. They go back to being a regular person, but they can't even be regular because they done messed themselves up. They done messed themselves up. It's crazy. It is crazy. I mean, It's not like taking candy. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand consequences. Getting into something like that without doing your research, it's just like walking across this street right now with your eyes closed and expecting not to get hit by a car. And if you do somehow survive, you mad at the people in the car instead of yourself. Don't do it to yourself, man. Don't do it to yourself. You know, and that goes to women too. Butt shots and all this stuff. They're going through all these surgeries and bad things are happening to them. Just to impress other people, like, yo, hey man, focus on your family, focus on yourself, focus on God. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else in the world that important to do that to yourself. Nobody. You want a bigger booty, do some squats. Stop doing a shortcut, okay? You might not be able to build, it's gonna be better. Dudes gonna like it better. You know, most real men, we don't like all that fake booty, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'd rather a woman had no booty than a fake one. Dead straight up. Now, looking at it on TV or looking at it, fantasizing, fantasy, but I'm talking about in real life. Stop living like you on TV. Stop looking at, man, if TV's influencing you that much, or internet or whatever, step away from it for a while. And I might be shooting myself in the foot right there because I need you to watch my channel. But if it's negative, I hope I'm doing positive stuff. If anything's that negative in your life, step away from it for a while. You know what I'm saying? I stopped watching a lot of fitness YouTubers when I found out that, you know, even the ones that don't look really big, you know, when I started realizing what I'm looking at, when I first started lifting, I didn't know as much as I knew now because I was just where you are, a beginner. I was in the stage. I thought I knew everything, but I didn't. Just like a lot of people right now. But if you made this far in the video, you're not one of the people because you're trying to learn. But, you know, people that probably watch 2 seconds of the video and then listen to nothing, they're in that stage. And I'm really trying to find a way to reach those people. Maybe I need to start putting the best information at the beginning of the video. But this video is off the top of the head. Like, I'm just really trying to vent that. And I'm leaving out some things that I was thinking of before I started the video. I'm trying to think of it now. That's the hard thing about my style of video. I don't write anything down. It's just straight from the heart. But I will watch the video and say, why the heck didn't I say that? Why the heck didn't I say that? Why the heck didn't I say that? Oh, also people get injured a lot too because they get on that stuff and their bodies get too strong, too fast. And, you know, you got joints. When you lifting weights, you got joints, bones, ligaments. It ain't just muscle. It ain't just muscle. People are tearing their bodies up because they're lifting more weight than their body can handle because that stuff is getting them inhumanly strong. There's been so many people who have been permanently injured in the last 10. I know somebody personally. He tore his bicep off. I don't know if he was juicing or not, but I know he was, I think he said he did before, so I don't know. He might have been. But he talked about how much he was curling, and he said he tore his bicep off the tendon, and it had never healed. Yes, people get healed from bicep tears and pec tears and things like that, but there's going to be severities to everything. Just like if I was to crash my car right now, which that's why I point at the road instead of pointing at myself, because I would tend to look at the camera a lot instead of looking at the road. So I point y'all this way for my safety, so, and other safety of the people on the road. Hands free, eyes off the, you know what I'm saying? Half of the time I don't even know if it's still recording. I just be talking and be like, dang, I ran out of dang memory and space, whatever, and whatever, man. But I hope I got all the good stuff in. But that's my point. Like, it's not worth it, all right? It's not worth it to show who what. You know what I'm saying? No, I want to live. I don't want to die at under 50 years old. I don't want to. I mean, things can happen. You know, anybody can die. When it's your time, it's your time. But I don't want to rush it. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to walk and live my life. You know, what was that joke that they said on the movie one time? The bull. It was a young bull and an older bull. and then it was sitting on the hill, and there was a whole bunch of cows down there. And the younger bull was like, let's run down. He told the older bull, let's run down and get one of them cows. The older bull was like, nah, let's walk down there and get them all. You know what I'm saying? I just thought of that. I don't know what made me think of that. But comment, like, subscribe, and share. Holla back at your boy. Peace. Take your time. Stay natural.